Hello. So we're here again with Sophie and got our
Blood moon ritual.
blood moon
woman.
ritual woman.
Yeah, in the art studio.
Yeah, so we'll see if there's synchronicity. This is Letters to Ewan, number 69. This one's called Lost. Dear Ewan, me and ALIFTIMTS are out on the beginning of our carouse. We started at Hot Bar. It's comfy and his favorite spot. We started talking about attraction to other men. He's much pickier in some ways than me. When he's around, I'm not really attracted to anybody. We talked about it, and he quickly said, "You do whatever you want." I see that as his allergy to conditionality. I share with him that it's hard for me. Something about him inferring that he's just another guy doesn't sit right. I'm very explicit that I know this is just my psychology. He seems to understand and then says, "Jealousy is just insecurity." I start seeing Yogananda's face in my mind. I kind of agree with ALIFTIMTS, and I also sense his allergy. As we were walking to Hot Bar, I brought up the friends with benefits label he sometimes throws out and managed to say, "I prefer lovers." I think of a story on Facebook today where a guru tells a Westerner to meditate like Jesus. He closes his eyes, seems to disappear, and when he reopens them, he says, "Just get lost in love." ALIFTIMTS blushes and changes the subject. In Hot Bar, we start talking about travel plans for 2026. We both have a lot going on. I take the time to say, "I have no conditions on this. No conditions. And I know I want to see you more." It felt good. A truth. A simple truth. He blushes again and changes the subject. I keep going back to those golden cracks in my heart. I make a micro practice. Speak only after touching this. I peel away when we get to the next bar to write this all down. We're at Bear's Bar where we met. The bartender here is a dear friend to him, and he's the first guy I really met in Madrid. My intuition was strong in telling me to take this moment and go right. I can hear them talking easy with each other. I touch the cracks. Longing seems foreign from this spot, and I head back to sit with them. More drinks. The cracks in my heart seem to be in alignment with chaos. Confidence is a free fall. Is this what love can do? We head out for food, and his intuition leads us to a much nicer place. I tell him to order, and I tell him to know me by trusting that I'd rather eat what he's excited about than what I would randomly pick off of a menu. The waitress loves me, and I can tell she can tell I'm in love. Soul is quiet. It seems to be watching me. I'm tactily learning in the sand. I follow where I'm led, and it's more in sync with the moment than ever before. I'm in love and staying in my body. I can tell he can feel it, and he's not pushing me away. I can't find any regrets. I want to be clear about intuition. It's very important. And I'm trusting that I'm so drunk right now that my intuition is favoring vagueness. I know that someday people will be reading over your shoulder, Ewan. You're the ultimate version of the feeling of having someone on my side. ALIFTIMTS and I are in a deep flow of joy. When I listened to the speech at my high school graduation, I decided that my life would only get better. Today is another best day of my life. I'm so drunk. He wants to stay. I asked him to only buy me non-alcoholic going forward. The cracks in my heart are in charge. I love him. I am historyless. Everyone can see that we're in love. I say nothing. He's shining. And then at our last drink, I see the guy who we have plans to hook up with tomorrow. I point him out and he gets his attention. Everybody's attracted to each other. We're all kissing. The guy is hot, in his 40s, and has a head of silver hair. The plan was for tomorrow at 9:30, and it wasn't for tonight. Tonight, we knew we were drinking, and our erections will be under the sway of the beers and whiskey. The guy is hot to go right now. We all look at each other, shrug, and head back to our place. As we're walking, I feel a little outside the flow. It's these little things, and my mind is making up that he's trying to impress our new third. At one point, our third asks me if I like Spain, and I reply that I do and that I favor Barcelona. They both disagree, and I say it's okay with me, but they keep saying I'm nuts. I think it's okay if he's a bit of a fanboy when we meet a third. No conditions. I lose track of the cracks in my heart right around this point. We get inside. He's not a fan of my vaping. You know how it gives my breath that maple syrup smell? The clothes come off and they land on the couch. They look electric, and I'm watching them. As I move to join, ALIFTIMTS says, make sure to use some mouthwash. It hits me as wrong. My head is drunk, and I can tell my feelings are hurt. I collect myself, blinking, and they're looking at me as if I'm being a little weird. I go to the bathroom and rinse my mouth. I get to the couch, and they signal that we should head to the bedroom. The play is nice, but he and I can't get hard, and our third, who I thought was a bottom, makes a move to top me. I go with it. I haven't been topped in months. It's good. Third is into it, and it doesn't take long. We're all kissing, and my hurt is nestled to the side. We all cuddle for a bit after, before third makes a move to go. I don't want them to notice my hurt. I'll talk about it later. And as he's letting third out, I bow out to take a shower. I can sense that they can sense me. Fuck. I finish my shower, and ALIFTIMTS comes straight into the bathroom and asks if I'm okay while I'm still toweling off. Him. What's wrong? Me. Let's talk about it. We head to the bed and lay down together. I name all my feelings and qualify everything I'm saying by what I saw, how I feel, and that I don't think he was trying to hurt me. I affirm believing that he wasn't trying to hurt me. He blows off the Madrid part. Just tell me I'm being annoying. I like that. The mouthwash part hits him hard. I shouldn't have done that, and I apologize. Wow. He keeps cycling back to how he wasn't trying to hurt me and I'm being complicated. I basically agree, but I hold my ground and say, I can try not to be complicated, but there probably won't be a day where I don't need your eyes looking at me like you do when we're kissing. After that, he spends a lot of time talking about all these things he was with when we all hooked up. It was his first three-way. My jaw hits the floor and I believe him. He talks about how before he met me, he had told Third that he was coming and that Third had been messaging him for weeks about meeting. He tells me that at the bar, Third seemed a little insecure and said, "But you have a boyfriend now." He says, "He's not my boyfriend, and it doesn't hurt." This was the condition I let go of weeks ago. To be in this love, I'm not getting a label from him. He does this thing that really makes me feel loved next. He takes his big arms, grabs me like I'm a rag doll, and pulls me in and owns me gently. It's so funny. I feel like Bugs Bunny with the abominable snowman. All night, If we roll away from each other, he reaches over and grabs me. He's cranking the AC and it's drying both of us out. I get us water. As soon as I put the bottle on the side of the bed, he grabs me again and we cuddle, but it's more like a crazy, gentle headlock. It really makes me feel loved. I stay in the headlock for hours. Being wanted is an important key to my heart. And I woke up and got coffee to write this down. I really want to learn how to ask questions when I'm hurt. It's the hardest relational skill I've found. I remember Yogananda and my cracks are quiet. I don't know how to want them back, and I'm a little scared that it was an experience I can't chase. My heart aches just a smidge like an answer. I definitely think this qualifies as getting lost in love. Madrid is waking up and I'm heading back for more cuddles. Have a great day. Mike.
What are the cracks? The cracks are like, they're far from longing, but they're chaotic.
Yeah, it's like there's a one of the past letters I kind of talked about this really traumatizing relationship. And then, words are words, but like I remember not being able to rectify like how bad it was with like how I still loved him. And there's the thing that kind of like knitted it all into place was just the phrase like I didn't know that I don't know about everybody else, but I don't fall out of love with people. It's like the alignment is one thing, and then like me and LIFTMTS, like our alignment is not.
Yeah.
And then what my friend Hannah Taylor calls like closest in. Yeah. But like when we're together, I mean, it's like we're married. Yeah. But like when he's not around now in my life, I kind of like don't think about him.
Yeah.
I just know like, if he was in front of me, I know like something. And the cracks, like every time I fall in love, it's almost like I got recreated, like a vase being put back together. And the crack has like a life kind of, it like emanates something. It's got memory in it. And like one of my ideas is like, I think this is like a Sufism principle, but like the idea is like you want to break your heart.
Yeah.
Like not just once. You want to like keep breaking it until it's like this fine sand. And then see what happens next. But like it doesn't mean like be in bad relationships. It just means love so hard that you can't take it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That part speaks to me. The other parts made me feel a little stressed.
Like which?
Yeah. I think the idea of like always having all the loves that you've had, like never falling out of love.
Yeah.
Like the tension between love and alignment. That feels like heartbreak to me.
Oh yeah.
Which is
the tension that's a great way to say it. Yeah. The tension between love and alignment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're comfortable with the heartbreak, and I'm not comfortable yet. Or like the cracks.
Well, comfortable. Yeah. It's like very,
Sure.
But like, so we did a flow at your house last night, and then somebody asked me some question, and I was like, I want to find out if I'm good.
Yeah.
So the premise is like, well, if I didn't make myself, but I presume things made are good. Like, is the maker a good maker?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, if I fall in love, then like on some level I was supposed to.
Yeah.
And then if alignment like isn't there, like almost like they miss each other.
It wasn't supposed to be there,
or like me recognizing that is me recognizing alignment's not there is more in alignment with God made a good thing. You know what I mean? Like, sure. Like, yeah, I'm a good thing and you're a good thing. And like, we just aren't like whatever baseball got thrown, we got thrown past each other. Like maybe we get to like travel near each other for like a little while, but the vector was different.
Yeah.
And then being like, just kind of rewiring my perspective, like, and this is the best thing that could happen, to love somebody and acknowledge that our alignments are different. And what's cool is like with that perspective, like with me and him, like it's so easy to love him. Like it's so easy to be right there when he's there. And who knows, like, you know, like I'm using like the metaphor of like a baseball, but like who knows like where it turns in the future, you know? So it's like, is the pain of our misalignment some kind of like, I think a lot of people would boil it down to like, oh, you just didn't get what you wanted, or like this is longing. And I'm like, okay, but does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like that to me, that's like a smaller perspective.
Yeah.
Like if I never see him again, I still get to love him. Like nobody gets to take that from me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, totally.
That's like that part being like kind of like taken to the car detailer, like that getting cleaned up is just so nice. And then the only thing, like the alignment thing, is like disappointing. But there's some way where if I can acknowledge the love and acknowledge the misalignment, what seems to be playing out is the next guy I meet, the alignment is strangely higher.
Yeah.
It's like my body needed to see misalignment.
Yeah.
Like clearly and truthfully and without like, no, to like, oh, you want something else. You know, let's find you that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was telling a bunch of friends, I was like, I've spent so much of my life trying to not be disappointed. Like, don't, you know what I mean? Like, that's bad to be disappointed.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, it's good. Because that means you like actually figured out what you didn't, where it didn't match.
Yeah.
You know?
I get it conceptually. I feel so far away from being able to like wear it. Yeah.
Interesting.
What did you do to put it on? Like you just...
Oh, I feel like me and you are the same. Like you feel right now, you're like, you can tell when you are drawn to somebody and you like know how to go towards them. And then the part where you're like trying to figure out like, because like sometimes alignment can just be like a little adjustment. Like, oh, we have this conversation and like now we have alignment.
Right.
But the place where it's only, if your alignment's only made out of trying to align, that'd be like we were talking last night. That'd be like a good example of like low self-esteem.
Yeah. Okay. I think I get it.
Yeah. Like my self-esteem's right, then I'm kind of like right now, the guys that I'm going towards are like coming towards me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're also okay with the fact that we don't have a traditional attachment. And that's a really unique match for me. You know, maybe there's a million guys in the world and I just am missing them all. But yeah, it's like something like if I can see the mismatch, for some reason, my soul, and when I say soul, I just mean like my subconscious, the thing in the background that like runs everything. It gets a little like more clear on like, oh, he's actually looking for this. Like I can't just say I want a guy who's this and this and this. I have to like see it. Yeah. And my body gets to learn. Yeah. I feel like you're so good at going forward.
I'm good at going forward. I think I see the misalignment if I'm the one who turns away from it during it. But if the other person turns away from it during it, then I'm still in the like longing and the hurt. Because I feel like alignment is a two-way street, but there's a way that it's almost like I feel like I'm still aligned and like I'm chasing the other person to like get them to come back and be aligned again.
Like maybe they saw the misalignment first.
Yeah, right.
Right.
And almost like I still don't see it. or like, well, really, if they see it, then that is it.
But what do you consider that as? Like that when misalignment is spotted by the other, you feel hurt.
Oh, it's like rejection.
Right.
Yeah. But that's not how you would see it.
No. Yeah. It's like, that's a great way to see it. Yeah, it's like rejection is, it's almost like not personal, and it hurts personally. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like that's a feature of learning how to love. Mm-hmm. And so like the moving towards is the one that you're like strong in, and like basically if you keep doing that, then you'll learn how rejection is good. Mm-hmm. Even though it still hurts.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So like try more. Yeah. And separate the
I feel like you're doing the same thing. You keep picking like better people.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So that means your body's like learning what. Mm-hmm. It's like way better to do it that way to me than just like judge everybody on paper.
Yeah.
And like make them sign all the forms and then go on your third date.
I don't even want to look at any
too
paper.
Much. Yeah.
Let's look at the person.
Yeah. 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 And then the last thing I always try and think is, so because the next alignment is usually better, the thing to prime yourself for is, what if it's so good that it scares the shit out of you?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's like that's the thing that like love is, as you know, like we were saying last night, it's as scary as it is safety making.
Right.
Because then you're like, whoa, never actually been here before.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool.
Great.
Okay.